Hey guys, what's going on? Pavel Vasilik here with the Ask Pavel show. All right, how do you guys like that? It's pretty awesome, right? So I'm going to start doing these every single day, these episodes, and I'm going to tell you why as we go on through this and as you listen to this quick video. I'm going to start doing this so the team members and the people that are just getting in can start duplicating and modeling after what I'm doing. This is something I'm going to start doing to drive massive amounts of traffic and to start getting a lot of signups, all right? And I want you to pay close attention as I'm doing this and start modeling after it, right? That's why I'm doing this. I'm going to be presenting this to you. I'm going to be doing these videos so you can see what's going on, so you can model and duplicate after it. This is literally something that is going to make me thousands of dollars a month. And as a result of that, if you do it and you're consistent of modeling after me, you can do the same thing. Now, most of the people that are getting in are a little bit confused on how to do things and what to do, and most of you that have been in kind of understand what's going on. So this is going to be the purpose of these, is you ask me questions and I'll do a daily episode where I answer those questions, and then you could start doing that and producing some results. So most of the people that have been in the industry for a long time and have been doing this, have been in the online marketing space, have actually made money online, that have been with other companies, maybe, the traditional MLM companies, whatever it may be. Those people really know the power of this whole system and the power that it has. And that's because, most of them come from something where they had to, they didn't create their own lists, or they didn't have their own leads, or they had to create their own capture pages. They had to create their own sales videos. They had to create everything themselves. Nothing was automated. And they had to do marketing on top of it, right? That's ridiculous. That's like being the only person at, running a restaurant where you're cooking the food, you're serving, you're processing orders, you're delivering food, you're washing the dishes, you're cleaning up. That's insane. Usually you're outsourcing. So the power of this system for the people that, are just getting in are just blown away, because really all of that stuff is already done for you, and all you do is just drive traffic to that funnel. And that's like one of the main problems that I had when I was in the industry, when I was first getting started, is I had to do all of that stuff myself. I didn't have all these custom capture pages. I didn't have auto responders. I didn't know what a list was. Like, you guys know what a list is, and literally your list is one of the most important pieces of your business, right? And if you're just getting in and you don't know what a list is, go through the iPass training and you'll learn what a list is. You'll learn how to set up your autoresponder and all of that stuff. But really, your list is your customer base, right? It's your subscribers, the people that put in their email in that, in that capture page that you're given within iPass and inside Empower Network, right? So those are people that are signing up under you, and every day send those people emails, right? Send them an email, give them some value, right? That's so important, because just like as you're doing this, as you're building a relationship with these people and you're sending them emails with all this cool information of how they could make more money, how different techniques that they could use, different strategies, all of this stuff, as you're giving it to them, they're going to feel like they're going to be successful just being around you. You'll start building a relationship, right? And when your list gets to, 10,000 or 20,000, when you have 20,000 subscribers in your autoresponder and you just send out one email, you send out an email to all of them that you typed up that day, or 2 emails a day, that's a lot of eyes seeing that. And you put your link in those emails too, or you shoot a video of just like you explaining something really quick, shoot your list an email. So that's basically why I'm creating these episodes, and I'm going to integrate all of my social media with it, and I'm going to be completely open with exactly what I'm doing. So you're going to be able to see the blueprint of how I am doing what I am doing with the social media stuff, right? With these episodes and with these fan pages and different things that I'll be creating with this over the next few months, and you're going to be able to model it, right? Because it's going to create results for me. You could either sit there on the sidelines, watch me do this, or you could do it with me, right? And start creating results for yourself. If you really are serious about this business, if you're serious about making money online, if you're serious about being successful, if you want to be, one of the leaders that are at the top, that are going up on stage telling people how they went through a struggle and like how they overcame that struggle, inspiring thousands and thousands of people, that's a really powerful thing. It was about the money for me when I first started. It really was. I was like, I got to make money, right? But once you start making a lot of money online, becomes something completely different, right? Because you start affecting people's lives, and that's what we're here for. You start seeing other people get results, and you're just like, wow, I taught them that. I helped them get there, right? They're doing it, right? Now they have this they know the basics, they know the fundamentals, and now they can start doing things on their own. That's basically why, I'll be doing these videos. That's why all the training is there for. That's why it's there for you to start understanding how this really works, so you can start doing it properly. Not like traditional MLM companies, right? You don't want to be out there walking around talking person to person. You'd probably rather make a video like this and then send it out to like 50,000 people with a message to it, right? It's probably a lot more efficient than going person to person, because how many people can you really talk to in one day? How many people can a video talk to in one day, right? It's 2015, so you got to get with the times. You got to see what's going on around you. And there's literally hundreds and millions of people just online every day, on their laptops, on their phones, on their tablets, like everywhere, okay? And wherever the eyes are, wherever the ears are, it's really important to tap into that audience. It's probably something that you should pay attention to. And that's what I'll be teaching you. That's what the system will be teaching you. So one day, you could create your own system if you wanted to. You could literally run any kind of business with the information inside of these products, right? So it's really important for you to get them if you're serious about making things happen, if you're serious about changing everything in your life, if you're serious about making your dreams come true, right? Because this is how you're going to do it. This is how I did it, and I can't give you anything else. I can only tell you and give you advice on things that have worked for me, right? So if that's one thing you guys get from this whole video, is just start taking massive action, because that is the most important thing of any rich or successful person, is that they don't wait and they just take massive action, right? Poor people take a long time to make decisions, right? They take a long time. They'll sit there, they'll think about things, they'll start filling their head with doubt and all this stuff, and then they're like, it's going to be too hard, I don't want to do it, right? That's the difference between someone that's not successful and someone that is successful, right? So which one are you? Really ask yourself. Like, are you going to make the decision to make something happen? Because when I was first starting out, I really was not making a lot of money at all. It really came down when I did the math. It was like I was making like a penny an hour, right? I almost quit, right? Almost quit. But at one point, it was just ridiculous, because I couldn't afford the things that I wanted to afford. I couldn't get the food that I wanted to buy. I couldn't go on vacation. I couldn't do anything that I really wanted to do. I didn't really even know what a vacation was, because I took so few vacations. So that was the point where I really started to say to myself, like, I got to make a change. I got to make something happen. I got to make a decision to change everything that's going on in my life, right? So I began to change my surroundings. I went to the Navy, right? I knew I wanted my GI Bill. I wanted my GI Bill that'd give me school for free. I got that. I didn't care what obstacles were in between me getting into the Navy and, ending my career in the Navy. I just knew within that 4 years, after that 4 years was up, I was going to get my GI Bill. I was like, okay, well, I know probably it's going to suck some of the time, but whatever. I'm going to reach my goal, and I'm going to do it, and I did it. And then after that, I went back to New York for like 6 months and didn't do anything, right? I was surrounded by the same people, doing the same thing every single day, not progressing. And I'm kind of like, a person that progresses with chaos around me. There's got to be chaos. Like, I always got to be thinking, I always got to be on my toes. And if I'm too comfortable, I'm failing, right? And that's how a lot of people are. So if I hadn't made the decision to do all of this, if I hadn't made the decision in 2012 to get in with this system and just get all in, right, get all the products and start doing it right, I wouldn't be here right now, right? I'd probably be miserable, working a job that I hate, right? And I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. I wouldn't be going up on stage in front of thousands of people, inspiring thousands of people with my artwork, with, the things I've done in this business and in this industry. I wouldn't have done any of that, and that's, a lot of us have, decisions to make like that, because sometimes these decisions, there's a window that's open for a split second, right? A split second. You could either take it or you could watch it pass you by, and that opportunity is just gone forever. And as a successful person, as an entrepreneur, and as a person who wants to succeed, you just have to take those actions to seize those opportunities and to make things happen, and just to finally say, you know what, this is what I want here. Stop the thinker, right? Because that really can cripple what you can actually do and what you can actually accomplish. Do what's in your heart and just go for it. Just do it and just finally say, like, I'm going all in. I'm going to get all the products and I'm going to start doing this right. I'm going to get to the next event because Pavel is there waiting for me, right? I'm going there because David Wood is telling me to go there. I'm going there because Chris Jones is telling me to go there. I'm going there because all these leaders are telling me to go there. What are these successful people doing that I'm not doing? That's what really you have to think about. Really look at the leaders in the company and do what they do. Are they all in? Because every successful person, every person that's making $30,000 to $50,000 to $100,000 a month is all in. They have the black package, right? They go to events. They surround themselves with the most successful people in the game, right? Do that. Do what they are doing. Do what we are doing, and you are going to get to where you want to be in your life, and you are going to get the results that you want to get. You are going to accomplish things that you never thought you could accomplish, right? Because just going to one of these events, I'm going to tell you a little story because my first event was in Seattle. And I had never gone to an event like that before. Before I was just in the industry, I was just kind of messing around. And that's okay because a lot of people do that. Sometimes people just, it's a freaky thing. It's on the internet, right? What's going on? It was never like a tangible thing to me. These people were just like people on, webinars and these video trainings that I'd be watching. So it was never like too real for me. It didn't seem feasible. It didn't seem possible. So the power of events, right, is when you go to an event, it's no longer a training video. It's no longer a webinar. You're actually around people that are making thousands and thousands of dollars a month online, right? And just being around these people, you're just gonna catch things, right? You're just gonna start learning things. You're gonna by being around them, you're just gonna learn what they are doing, how they are doing it, how they talk to people, how they position themselves online, how they're running their business, right? Because 20 minutes just hanging out, grabbing like a sandwich with one of these people at an event can completely change your business and your life and how you do things forever, right? And you'll eventually cross a line where there's just no going back, right? You just won't want to go back. You won't even understand how it is that you lived before, right? Because you're creating all these massive results. So that's one of the powers and one of the most amazing things about events and making sure that you connect and surround yourself with the most successful people, because it really does rub off on you. Success rubs off, success leaves clues. Remember that. So that was one of the biggest breakthroughs I ever had. And I literally went to these events, my first event in Seattle, with no money, right? I spent all of my money to get my plane ticket and get to Seattle, and I didn't even have money for a hotel. I mean, I couldn't. The meeting, the whole event, it was 3 days. It was in the Hyatt in Seattle. I wasn't even staying at the Hyatt because it was too expensive for me. I think it was like $200 a day or something. I was like, hell no, I already paid like a bunch of money to get to this event, but I just knew I had to get around these people and learn from them and find out what they were doing. So I literally had no place to sleep when I got there, and I found like this really, really cheap hotel, and I managed to like hustle my way in there and get it for like $30 a night or something. I had my mom like wire me money. I was like, Mom, I need money. I gotta make this thing happen. So that was how I stayed in Seattle and got to the event, and I literally had a breakthrough at that event. And I think it was about 4 or 5 months after that event, I had my first $10,000 month, right? And that was just because I was around these people that, just being around them, some of the things you can't teach. You can't be taught. They got to be caught, right? So really think about how successful you want to be in this business. Are you serious about it? Do you really want to make money online? Do you really want to make $10,000 a month? So that's basically the message for today. That was kind of a rant, but let's see. So I'll be doing these every single day. So if you guys have questions, anything you want to know, or you have a question about how to do things, how to run your blog, how to get your capture pages out there, how to drive traffic, post them up in the group or on the Twitter, and really pay attention to what I'm doing and just start modeling it yourself. Start doing it yourself so you can start producing the same results, because as a result of what I'm about to create, I'm going to start driving even more traffic to my capture pages, even more traffic to my offers, getting more leads, and that is key, everyone. That is key. So really pay attention to what I'm going to be doing over the next few months. So I'm glad you guys watched. Glad you stuck around. I really appreciate all of you, and I can't wait to meet you at the next event. So it's going to be really powerful stuff that like everything that we're going to be doing over the course of the next few months is going to be really powerful. And if you really want to make this happen, just take massive action and make it happen right now. Don't even think about it. If you feel like you can do this, if you feel like this is something you can do, go for it. Take massive action and just do it. Don't think. Learn as you go, okay? And we will be there to guide you, to help you out with whatever problems that you have, whatever issues. We're going to get through it. Just make sure you stay committed, you have consistency, and you're making it to live events, and you're all in. All right? So once again, I appreciate you guys watching this, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode. And have a good one. All right? Bye.